Hey Michael, what are you doing?
Hey, what's going on? No, I wanted to show you guys today, well, not show you, but my review of the MSC World America. As you know, we cruise a lot. Me and my wife have been cruising these past 2 years a lot, and I mean a lot. We've reached top level at Carnival. We have over 200 nights. We love Carnival, right? That's who opened the door to us in cruising, right? And we got that way to take all those many cruises through the casino promotions and playing. And the comps, they give you discounted rates on rooms. They have nice promotions. I'm very thankful for Carnival for all the elite promotions, all the comps that they have gave us to allow us to come so many nights on Carnival. We spend money, okay? It's not free, but we've been cruising with Carnival. We're Diamond, right? So now that we're Diamond, we've been trying to reach out to perhaps try other cruise lines, right? Not because we don't like Carnival, but we want to try something new. So we looked at this company called Your Comp, right? And this is not an infomercial commercial for Your Comp, but this is how we came onto this ship, the MSC World America. And then we are trying it out this week. And here's the few things that I like so far. Now, my perspective from two customers that come from Carnival, right? Over 200 nights, Diamond, right? Okay, here we go. My review so far from a Carnival customer primarily, right? This ship, World America, is beautiful. If I had to compare it to what we go on Carnival, I don't know. It really doesn't compare in that sense. The nicest ship that we've been on is the Carnival Celebration out of Miami. We've been on everything out of Miami. We've been on the Celebration out of Miami, the Magic, the Conquest, the Sunrise, all of the ships out of Miami, okay? And this is not to hate on Carnival. This is not a bashing Carnival video, but I must say, this ship is really impressive. The MSC World America is a beautiful ship. We like how everything is flowing, the food here. Okay, I'll say this, and this is my review. Me and my wife have been over 200 nights on Carnival, right? We have never been pool people, deck people. We mainly stay indoors, right? This week on MSC World America, we've been outside and we enjoyed the jacuzzis, the pools, the amenities of the main deck, right? More than we have in those 200 nights in Carnival. I don't know why, right? But I can tell you that the atmosphere is different, right? So if you're looking to have a cruise line, right, that is the party crowd, right? MSC does have that, but in special areas. But the pool deck, right, it is an area where it's relaxed, it's very family oriented, it's a lot calmer. So if you like the party heavy drinking, MSC might not be for you. But if you like a chill, laid back, nice, very nice, high-end, area pool deck, I recommend it, right? Also, food, right? Look, let's be honest. I love to eat, and you can see. Well, we have never been buffet people, but I can tell you that the buffet experience on the MSC World America have been something that we cannot imagine, okay? We've been a few nights here. This is a 7-day cruise. They have shrimp, full-size shrimp in the buffet. They have an extensive amount of food that other cruise lines would charge you specialty restaurants for, which is mind-blowing. Again, we've never been pool deck people on Carnival. We've never been buffet people on Carnival. But we have seen that it is impressive. It's simply impressive compared from one to the other, okay? Every cruise line has their cons, pros and cons, but so far, in the few days that we've been on the MSC World America, it has been impressive. We're having a great time, and my wife is enjoying it, which happy wife, happy life. It's very nice. It's a very, very, very classy ship, the MSC World America. And that is, so far, what I like about the ship. Do you like anything, sweetheart? She's behind the camera. She's recording me.
I love the food in the buffet. I love the food in the
What
buffet.
else do you like about the ship?
I love the coffee shop, the coffee emporium.
Yes.
I love the coffee. I love Java Blue
Okay.
on the Carnival
Yes.
on the Carnival ships. But I feel like the Italians have it hands down.
The espresso is.
They have the espresso game down. I love my cortadito in the morning. They know exactly how to make it for me. It's smooth. Oh, love it.
Now, when you get to the promenade on deck 8 on the MSC World America, that you have that open view, that you see the ocean straight back, you feel like you are not on a cruise ship. You feel like you are in a different world. You have the Greek restaurant, you have the coffee emporium, you have
The free cotton candy.
the free cotton candy and popcorn.
Love it.
She loves that. And they have a lot of options. They have a whole sports bar. You come into these venues like the Greek restaurant, you come into the sports bar, right? These places, they blow your mind. You forget that you are in a cruise ship. You lose track. It is a different experience. And I know there's other cruise lines with promenade views. Royal Caribbean, MSC, of course. This is the MSC World America, right? But it's quite impressive. We're casino players, and they comped us a beautiful promenade view balcony, right, with ocean view, right. On MSC here, all we needed to pay was $500, right, to get on this ship for 2 people, including the drinks in the casino, okay? And then the $500 that it costs for both, not $500 each, $500 for both. Me and my wife, they gave us the $500 back in free play in the casino. So as a casino player, a player who has been on many cruise ships, Carnival, MSC, it saves a lot of money. If you're a casino player, primarily a slots player, and you do hit a hand pay, which is a jackpot over $1,200 at one single time, MSC doesn't issue you
W-2?
Uncle Sam paper,
Right.
okay? You follow my.
Should always report.
You should always do your taxes. Taxes.
Between you and the tax man.
I'm just saying, MSC, you won't get the white paper, okay?
And also, when we were in port, Michael, we didn't have to pay a single penny in taxes on our drinks.
Yes.
It was 100% covered.
That's another thing that I forgot in my review, but my wife is reminding me that when we're in port, okay? We're in Port of Miami. We enjoyed so much. We're not heavy drinkers, okay? So we don't reach not even 15, 10 drinks, none of that stuff.
Maybe 3 at
We have
the
3 or
most.
4 drinks at the most of the day.
Except for sodas.
Except, the sodas and the coffee, yeah, that's something
And
else.
sparkling water.
Sparkling water, my wife loves sparkling water. No taxes, so, I don't know how and why, but that's just how it works on, at least for us, that we experience here on the MSC World America. There's no taxes. I also do like that they did status match us from Carnival, that we are Diamond on Carnival. They gave us gold on MSC. Now, that is fine. It has a few benefits. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but they did status match, okay? And now if you spend money in the cruise, which is the idea that Carnival is employing to move forward in the future, you could increase your loyalty, not your loyalty, sorry, your status based on what you're spending on the ship. As a casino player, I'm okay with that. I'm truly, like I told my wife the other day, I'm truly disappointed in those people who have been long-term customers of Carnival, right? And however, I feel bad for them because they're looking forward to their loyalty rewards, right? We've been with Carnival over 200 nights, but we've been through Carnival 200 nights by spending a lot of money in the casino. So we keep coming on board with the casino comps, okay? But those people who have been long-term loyal customers of Carnival, right? Older people, right? They are upset that they might change their loyalties where they have to pay for their benefits, right? So I don't agree with that. If they gave you worked for that benefit, right? I don't agree that you should I don't feel that you have to repay to get your loyalties back. I don't like that, but companies do what they need to do. It's a bottom line, and at the end of the day, it's about money. It's a business, okay? We're on here on these cruise ships, and one has to understand that it's still a business, right? These ships cannot sail if they're not making any money. And if it's people who have long-term loyalty, right? And they're not really spending a whole lot of money. Perhaps this is what Carnival is doing. They're just, not to say that they don't value those customers, they really do. It's just that they want to see how they can just maximize,
evolve their program
into something that's superior, right? Because there's a lot of people who do like the new proposed loyalty program, but there's a lot that don't. So we'll see how that happens. Listen, they have over a year to figure it out. This is not set in stone, okay? So the very important fun person, the VIFP program, might be still changing around, okay? But anyways, guys, I just wanted to tell you what we felt as first-time customers on MSC World America. I mean, it's hard. It's hard, really. It's really hard, and I'm laughing because it's really sad, right? It's sad that I have to agree and say, I don't know, Carnival. I just don't know. I love. Don't get me wrong. I will continue going to Carnival. I'm coming to Carnival because I'm a casino player and I'm getting comps. So the cruises are discounted. I have my special promotion. Now, all that stuff, like I'm mentioning, isn't free, right? I'm spending money. Oh, I have spent money in the past in the casino, and I have my points, and I get those benefits, but they weren't free benefits. They cost money, okay? And so I will continue going on Carnival. I'm not breaking up a Carnival. I'm just saying, first time on an MSC ship, and this is the World America. I just can't compare it side by side to Carnival's best offering, which is out of Miami, the Carnival Celebration. I just can't. It's a whole different experience. And what do you have to say?
Well, Michael, tell them about your experience with the casino host. So when we go on Carnival,
yes,
you have an executive casino host, but you also have the casino host on board. They're very approachable on Carnival.
Yes.
They seek you out as you're playing your slots.
Yes, they do.
You're sitting there playing your slots for hours and hours. Big bets, little bets, whatever you're hitting or not hitting.
Yeah.
But you do see them, they interact with you. Here we had a substantial number of points from our play. And can you tell us about your interaction with the casino host?
Okay, here's my experience. This is day 3 now?
For comps, of course.
Day 3, right?
Right.
We're on day 3 out of 7-day cruise, right? I have at the moment over 25,000 points, okay? Slot points, right?
It's about $3 to $4 per point.
On here, it may be a little bit different than Carnival. It's maybe $3 to $4 per point, okay? I had to ask the cage, do you guys have a casino host? Do you have a casino manager on hand? Whereas in Carnival, right, as well as the casino from Carnival, right, they have I will say, it feels to me, right, that casino program in Carnival
It's very mature, very well developed.
Matured to where MSC is right now.
Very well developed.
So I am looking at various things when I cruise as a casino player, right? I'm here comped. I spend money at the casino, okay, right? So as the management in the casino, management's been okay, but as a player, right? If I'm spending X amount of points, I don't want to seek out the host or ask, hey, how does this work? Are you guys going to approach me? I took it to a point where I had to go ask myself, okay? And I have over 25,000 points on Carnival. Is the moment I've had in the past 4,000 or 5,000 points, they start, approaching you. You see the host walking around. They're very proactive. They make it real fun. They're constantly on the microphone saying there's heat wave promotions, there's fireball promotions. I feel that they keep the players a lot more engaged compared to what I'm seeing here on MSC. This is the first ship I've been on MSC, and it's the MSC World America. Casino's beautiful. It is.
Casino's beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
And the
casino.
smoking section is completely walled off from the rest of the world. The smoking section, you know, so we enjoyed not having to smell everybody smoke.
In the MSC Signature Casino on the MSC World America here, they have a smoking section, but it's more like a small room, okay, where it's enclosed. So those casino players are playing within that area, which is nice because the main casino doesn't smell. There's no trace of smoke smell at all. The filtration is great.
But if you go into the smoking area, you need an iron lung.
However, if you have a favorite machine that you like that's within that smoking little box area, little room I call it,
Good luck.
good luck to you. If you like smoking, fine. But for sure, you just step in and you almost gotta change your whole shirt to you have to go straight to the shower.
But tell them what it is that you play. What machines do you like to play?
I like playing the Dragon Link, okay?
Specifically?
I like the Buddha. I like him.
Happy and prosperous?
Happy and prosperous. I call him the Buddha. And when you have to rub the belly for good luck. But if you, when the happy and prosperous Buddha on Dragon Link, I just don't like when I'm losing because they start taunting me. He's like, oh. But anyways, I like Dragon Link. I like the Happy and Prosperous. I also like the Panda.
Panda Magic?
Panda Magic. Happy and Prosperous and Panda Magic are my favorite Dragon Link games. I do like with Hank, the guy with the long beard. As I like
Golden
him
Century.
Too. Yeah, Golden Century is his name. Now, Genghis Khan. Ooh, I like playing Autumn Moon. My wife hates when I play Autumn Moon. It's just
This is very volatile.
all Dragon Link machines are very volatile, okay? But it's a risk and a reward. I mean, you can play the single reel slot. You can play something else. The chickens that they get bigger, and there's a lot of casino games. You just gotta find what you like. But anyways, this is not so much a casino video, but I just wanted to share my experience as a casino player, what I feel. And the experiences on
You know what
MSC.
I did like, Michael, is
here's another
that
thing.
they have a matrix of how you can
Yes.
earn a free cruise.
And
They tell you.
yes, I like the transparency that the MSC has for casino players, because if you go right by the gate, there's a matrix and it's printed out, and you see exactly, you get X amount of points, you get this.
You qualify for this.
You qualify for this, you qualify for that. This amount of points gets you a balcony. This amount of points gets you an interior room. This amount of points gets you yacht club. It's a lot more transparent. I want Carnival to be more transparent, where you have 10,000 points, a matrix like just they have. That way, it's there's no
Guessing.
There's no guessing of what you're gonna get for X amount of points that you play. So I like that they have a matrix, right? I want the host on the on the MSC to be a little bit more proactive. I felt that.
How about the free play? What did you notice on the free play here?
I noticed the free play on MSC is a lot more than on Carnival, okay? And you can redeem the free play straight from the machine, which Carnival is doing.
It's on the Conquest right
We
now.
experienced it already on the Conquest, okay?
But I think they're a little more generous here with their free play.
But I feel that the free play is a lot more generous in that respect. Not the free play that you come into the cruise
Right.
as your deal, right? Not your casino deal free play. I'm talking about
As
the
you
free
earn
play
as you
that
play.
you get when you start earning points within
Right.
based on your play for that cruise.
I believe 2,500 points got you $25.
2,500 points.
Points got you $25
$25.
in free play.
Free play based on the play. So I have redeemed free play a few times. Okay. So I'm gonna have to end it right now, and so just wanted to show you today my experience on the MSC World America. If you have any questions, remember to drop me a message in the comment box below, and I will get back to you. If you want to learn more about us, we're called, Maikito's World is my channel. We also have our Instagram, which is called Mojo Cruising. That's MOJO Cruising, Mojo Cruising. You can follow us on there. We love cruising. We love to talk to people. We love the casino, right? We love ships, right? We've been 200 nights with Carnival, over 200 nights. Hey, after this MSC trip, we are taking the road over to San Francisco, California. We are going to Alaska. the first time. We're happy. It's a Carnival cruise. Listen, like I said, I'm not breaking up with Carnival. I love Carnival.
10 more cruises this year.
I have 10 more cruises still with Carnival. And I'm very thankful for the casino department in Carnival, the Carnival's Players Club. We've done a lot of cruising with their help and all their comps. I'm not breaking.
We're looking forward to the adult cruises coming up.
We are super looking forward to these adult cruises that Carnival has put out. I'm looking to see what the experience will be. I'm really excited. I can't wait. There's gonna be some adult cruises.
On the Magic and on the Conquest.
On the Magic and on the Conquest. Adult only, casino invitation only. That is gonna be wild. That's almost, I've talked to the host, I've talked to the players around, and we've been talking, and they say, wow, it's gonna be a different experience. It's gonna be tables here, tables there, almost like a Las Vegas experience where you get off the airplane.
I think everybody has a drink package too. It's crazy.
The only casino cruises is going to be something different for the company. I feel that Carnival
being very smart with their casino package, casino programming.
Carnival is going to make a lot of money with its promotion, and if they do, I feel that they might start trickling down,
sprinkling more adult cruises in.
More cruises in mixed around. They can start with the casino players to see if it's successful, and if it is, which I think it will be, the Virgin Cruise Lines might have a problem on their hand.
Yeah.
What do you say about that?
Yeah, I think they're going to have some trouble on their hands with competition from Carnival.
Like I said, competition is always a good thing. Okay. Yeah. Customers, they come, they try different things. Yeah. They are entitled to try different cruise lines. It's, some cruise one time on a cruise line and they're done, and sometimes cruise 200 nights with another line, and that is fine. Listen, customers can try different things, and it's okay to try different things. For those people who are long-term Diamond on Carnival, okay, doesn't mean that you have to stay with Carnival. You as a customer are free to explore. Why not?
Why not?
Life's too short not to explore different things and different.
You pick and choose what you like.
You pick and choose what you like. Now, don't, people are like, oh.
And no cruise line is perfect.
No cruise line is perfect. No. Nothing in this world is perfect, okay? Nothing is perfect. You just have to address and access what you value the most within that cruise line, and then keep cruising with them. And, that's all I got to say. Enjoy your life and cruise and keep cruising. Listen. Do what you want to do. Like they say, you do you, boo. Okay? And I'm signing off, okay? I see you later, and I'll see you out there on the ship. Bye-bye.